Hi all, today I am going to give a presentation on logical network design along with my teammates Ajay Chaudhary, Anil Kumar and Bhaskar Reddy. And let's go and have a look at the content list. Business goals and constraints, technical goals and trade-offs, user communities, data stores, network application and traffic flow, naming and addressing, logical network diagram and its justification, security mechanism and protocols. Business goals. Business goals are nothing but goals which we want to achieve within the organization, and there are increasing the company's revenue, improving the communication along the organization with clients and farmers, reducing the cost of service and maintenance, increasing the customer service for the clients and farmers, and resolving the network problems by increasing the network availability. Technical goals, where scalability is nothing but how capable the network was to expand, and usability was how friendly the network was, and availability was the time where user can access the network, adaptability, security and network performance.
Technical trade-offs. Technical trade-offs contains security, availability, network performance, scalability, usability, disaster recovery, adaptability with the different percentages. Security has a percentage of 20 and availability has the same percentage of 20, which plays a more role in the network. Network performance. It contains a 15%, scalability with a 15%, and the usability contains up to 10%, and disaster recovery with 10%. Adaptability also contains 10%. The total number of trade-offs is 100. User communities. This network contains different users: Brisbane office, farmers, clients, and delivery trucks. The number of users for a Brisbane office are up to 50. It is located in Brisbane. Applications used by this community are F4F software, phone, email, domain name server, databases, and access to database. Farmers. Number of users in farmers are 12,000 to 15,000. It is located in Queensland. Applications used by communities are F4F secure shell network and minimum access to database. Usernames. The number of users for clients are 3,000 to 4,000. It is located in Queensland. Applications used by this community are F4F software, emails, phone, GPS trackers, and minimum access to database. Delivery trucks. Number of users in delivery trucks are up to 2,000. It is located in Queensland. Applications used are F4F software, email, phones, GPS tracker, and minimum access to database. Data stores. It contains a server, database server, backup server, mail server, and DNS servers. The data location for a server is in a Brisbane office. Applications used by the server are using browsing for web pages, software for F4F. Users communities are by everyone. Database servers. These are located in a Brisbane office. Applications used by the database server is DBMS. User communities are Brisbane office staff, users of F4F software. Backup servers. It is located in Brisbane office. Applications used by backup server are backing up the data and DBMS. User communities are Brisbane office members. Mail server. It is located in Brisbane office. Applications used by mail server is SMTP and IAMP server. User communities are by everyone. DNS servers. It is also located in Brisbane office. The applications for DNS server is a domain name server. User communities are by everyone. network applications. In network applications, we have a website application, phone, email, database, and DNS. The type of traffic flow for a website application is from client to server and from server to client. The protocol used by the website application is HTTP, and the user communities are in a Brisbane office. Data stores for the website application is a website server. The approximate bandwidth for a website application is 10 Mbps, and QoS requirements for the website applications are flexible. Coming to the phone, the traffic flow for a phone is peer-to-peer. It uses a VoIP protocol. The community users are in a Brisbane office. Data store for a phone is we don't have any data stores. Approximate bandwidth for phone is 4 Mbps. QoS requirements are flexible. Email. Email application, the traffic flow for an email application is from client to server and from server to client. It uses HTMP and IAMP protocols. User communities for email are everyone. A data store is Mallover. Approximate bandwidth is 2 Mbps, and the QoS requirements are flexible. Database application. The traffic flow is from server to client and client to server. The protocols used for a database application is open database connectivity. User communities are in Brisbane office and FRF website users. Data stores for a database is database servers and backup servers. Approximate bandwidth is 12 Mbps. QoS requirements for a database is flexible. DNS, domain name system. Application contains traffic flow from server to client and client to server. Protocols used for DNS are UDP. User communities are by everyone. Data store for DNS is domain name server. Approximate bandwidth is 512 kbps. QoS requirements are flexible. Traffic flow. It contains a source and destination. The various sources and destination has a different type of traffic flow. For example, Brisbane office to farmers. The traffic flow between them are 22 Mbps. The traffic flow between Brisbane office to clients is 22 Mbps. And from farmers to clients is 24 Mbps.
Today, as a part of my presentation, I would like to say about address and naming and then logical design for F4F. This slide, address and naming, discuss about the various IP addresses which are assigned for particular communities who are using the F4F website. For the Brisbane office consists of logistic manager, director, and then data analyst. Along with the servers, we need to provide like 50 to 60 IPs. So we consider 192.168.1.0/26, which can provide 64 IP addresses. And the second user community is clients community, and the clients are around 40 to 50,000. So we need to provide around 65,000 addresses where we can increase or decrease the number of clients. So we are providing the IP address and network address for clients are 172.16.0.0/16. And the third one is like farmers. Farmers are around 12 to 15,000. We need to provide 16,384 IP addresses, which we require 12 host bits. And the network address for the farmers are 172.15.0.0/18. And the truck drivers are around 2,000 because due to the scalability in delivery trucks, we consider around 4,000 trucks. And the IP addresses for the trucks are 172.10.0.0/20, which can provide IP addresses. Moving on to the next slide, this is the logic design for the Brisbane office. The Brisbane office consists of managing director, manager, logistic manager, data analyst, and the staff. All these systems of these users are connected to the router. In the same way, Brisbane office consists of the data servers, The servers are like database server, DNS server, web server, and mail server, and the backup server. All these are connected to the switch, and the switch is connected to the firewall. And the firewall cable is connected to the router. And the router is connected to the internet with a network address of 192.168.1.0/26, which provide IP address for 64 IPs. As we discussed the logic diagram for the Brisbane office in the last slide, in this slide we are discussing about the whole logic diagram for F4F. As we discussed, Brisbane office are connected to the router, and the router is connected to the internet with IP address 192.168.1.0/26, and the clients are group of customers for the F4F who are connected to the F4F website with an IP addresses of 172.16.0.0/16. Moving into the farmers are the main part of the F4F who can give the produce, are connected to the connected to the F4F with an IP address 172.15.0.0/18, which provides IP addresses for 16,000 farmers. Moving to the delivery trucks plays a whole process in the F4F. The delivery trucks are equipped with GPS tracker and then wireless modem with an IP address with a network address of 172.10.0.0/20. All those farmers, clients, and the delivery trucks and the Brisbane office are connected to the internet through VPN. In this slide, we are discussing about the justification for network diagram. All these IPs to the users are provided by DNS server in the Brisbane office. All these users in the network and the other users are connected through VPN via internet. The firewall installed in between demilitarized zone and the router in the Brisbane office provides security from the hackers, and all the users with communication with each other through a software of F4F.
Thanks, Anil, for your contribution. Now I would like to add some more points on protocols based on routing and switching. Routing protocol. It is discussed as interior and exterior type of gateway protocols. Upon them, we have interior type of protocol in our discussion, that is Open Shortest Path First, OSPF. It is the true link used for routing IP across large multi-vendor network. This is switching protocol. The received data was sent through available switches, which was present in data link layer, and for that purpose, we are using spanning tree protocol. In this protocol, it is operated in layer 2, and this network protocol will provide a loop-free logical topology. By root port, it defines the interconnections of switches within network and provides high availability to network users. However, it provides the alternative link if existed link in the network fail, and it can provide service even when the data lost within the network. Now we'll discuss about security mechanism. The security mechanism is having one of the most important factors for designing of network, which will help of prevention of resources and services of network. Few security mechanisms are physical security, authentication, authorization, IDS, and firewall. Physical security. It is one of the first level of security aspects. For implementation of this, CCTV cameras or surveillance systems are utilized. For prevention for this unauthorized access, biometric security is used. For give the protection of network, hardware firewall is utilized. Authentication. ACL are implemented for prevention of unwanted access with respect to services and production. We need to have external authentication mechanism to ensure the access to right users. The mechanisms are like OTP, secure key. Authorization. Authorization is a security measure that we have strict authorization policy, that only authorization users can access the data. The truck driver should deliver to the respective farmers based on the website details. And finally, IDS and firewall. These all are helpful for dealing with some packets which are unwanted and malicious. They are having the filtering of packets over network by following some of the set of rules and regulations. The firewall protects the attacks by hacker and allows only the authorization data. Finally, what I want to say is, by following all these preventive measures, secure network for F4F with required requirements is developed, protecting the communication between farmers, clients, and truck drivers via F4F software.